Hey guys, how are you doing? Very well. In today's video it is going to be another tattoo etiquette video. This is a series that I do where I talk about someone else's video that they have posted on YouTube and I kind of put my thoughts and opinions into it and I discuss what they are saying and correct any misinformation that they may be giving out. Obviously I'm not a professional, I don't have all the answers, but this is my content, so hello. Good morning. This video is going to be on a YouTuber called Asshole Patrol. Yep. That's why the title of my video is a bit weird, because if I put in Asshole Patrol in the title of my video, this video will get demonetized and so will every upload that I upload for the next 2-3 weeks, because that's how YouTube works. They think you're a bad person if you use the word arsehole or anything that is not PG. The video was posted into my Facebook group by Zaraoid. I'm saying that wrong, I know, I'm so sorry. But this really did capture my eye, and this is quite an old video. I normally do make videos on content that is somewhat new, but I haven't really made any videos about the topic that has been discussed in this video. And what the video is called is Quick Rant, Don't Get Pop Culture Tattoos. And I don't think I've ever spoken about pop culture tattoos, I don't know. Yeah, I thought we could watch these clips and then discuss what this guy is saying. So Asshole Patrol. Asshole Patrol hasn't uploaded any videos in like over a year, so I feel like he has given up on YouTube. It's probably for the best, to be honest with you. His content is, he spews out his opinions. He reminds me a lot of a guy that I did a tattoo etiquette video on a while back. I will not even mention his name.
There are lots of stupid tattoos that you can get. Everybody knows that it's stupid to get your girlfriend's name tattooed on you. Everybody knows that it's stupid to get somebody's face tattooed on you, because no matter what, everybody ends up looking like Freddy Krueger for some reason.
Really? So does this look like Freddy Krueger? Does this one look like Freddy Krueger? Does this one look like Freddy Krueger? Does this look like Freddy Krueger? Does this look like Freddy? Okay, never mind. That one is Freddy Krueger. What he has said here is a clear indication of the fact that he really does not know about tattoos and how amazing tattoos can be and how creative tattoos can be and how many talented tattoo artists there are out there that can really do an amazing portrait nowadays. It's not all portraits looking like Freddy Krueger, unless obviously it is of Freddy Krueger. You would think before making a video about a topic you would do a little bit of research on the topic at hand. You wouldn't just spew out any old information or misinformation because it fits your agenda. I mean, obviously people that watch this that don't like tattoos will see that and be like, well yeah, I agree, because he flagged up a really bad portrait of Taylor Swift. But if he had flagged up a really nice portrait of Taylor Swift, then it wouldn't fit his agenda. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, stop putting out crap because it fits what you're trying to say. There are many talented tattoo artists out there that can do portrait tattoos. Like, open your eyes, for fuck's sake.
It's still socially acceptable for people to have pop culture tattoos. What a vapid thing to get tattooed to yourself. People get tattoos of Star Wars characters as if I already didn't have to see enough of them in Disney's ridiculous advertising campaign.
So let me get this straight, this dude is mad at what people get tattooed on them. He's looking down at people for having tattoos of things they enjoy. Oh boy, he would love me. So my personal tattoo story when it comes to having pop culture tattoos, I have 4, I think. It depends what you want to class as pop culture, to be honest. My first ever one was my Twister tattoo. It symbolises my love for the film Twister. It's a really cheesy film, but I really like it. And I remember the first time I watched it, I was at my nan's house and I was just purely fascinated by the film, and that's what sparked my love for twisters, tornadoes, extreme weather. Not many people know that about me. I mean, I've said it on my channel before, but since I've mentioned it, my channel has grown quite a bit. But yeah, I am fascinated by tornadoes. Not like really destructive ones that go through towns and stuff, like, no. But I just feel like they're just mesmerising and fascinating, and I've watched every documentary you could think of when it comes to twisters and tornadoes and extreme weather. So it symbolises 2 things for me. I have the boot from Wally, so this one isn't like an obvious pop culture tattoo. It depends how many times you've seen the film or if you've seen the film. WALL-E is my favourite Disney Pixar film of all time. I don't think anything can beat it in my opinion. I have loved that film for over 10 years now. It came out in the summer of 2008. It's now nearly 2019 and I watch it a lot each year. Like, I watch it a lot. It's one of those films that I can put on and relax to. I can either watch it or I can have it on in the background. I've watched it so many times I know what's going on. I watch it when, you know, maybe I'm in a bad mood or I've been going through some things, you know. I watched it a lot when I went through a breakup. It's just one of those things, and then I watched it quite a bit when my mum passed away. It's just one of those happy films that distracts me from everything, you know. And I'm not like stretching out a meaning here, this is just like what it is, and I just love that film so much. I also have a tattoo from the film The Craft. The film The Craft was one of the first horror films that I ever watched and actually really liked. I was quite young when I watched it. I believe it was on Channel 4 at some point. I must have been like, I don't know, 12 or something, I don't know. I shouldn't have been watching it, but I was fascinated by it and it definitely started my love for horror films. I love horror films and it's such a cool film as well, and I very much resonate with the saying, well, one of the most popular sayings from the film, which is, "We are the weirdos, mister." You know, I've always been that person that doesn't exactly fit in, you know, I'm a bit of an oddball. I have many different interests in many different things. And the last one I have is a Snow White tattoo. I got this in memorial to my nan because my nan loved Snow White so much. It was her favourite Disney film. There was dwarfs all over the house, like little plushies of the dwarfs, and she just loved it. And Snow White reminds me of my nan as well because she used to like take in random birds. Like, she had quite a few trees around her garden and there'd always be like little birds that would like fall out of their nest or whatever, and she would try and look after them. She also always had dogs and she was quite an animal person, and she was just like such a kind soul and so unselfish. And yeah, Snow White reminds me of my nan also, so that's why I got that. So yeah, all of my pop culture tattoos have a significant meaning to me, and it's not to be, you know, edgy or cool or to try and fit in or anything like that. Like, I got them for me, then for nobody else, and they're just little mementos of memories and things that I really like and enjoy.
Do you really want people to know that you watched all the Harry Potter movies that bad?
Yes, I do. Okay, I don't actually have a Harry Potter tattoo, but I know a lot of you guys do have Harry Potter tattoos and there is nothing wrong with that at all. I really don't think this guy understands how important Harry Potter is to a lot of people out there. I like Harry Potter, don't get it twisted. I do like Harry Potter, I've watched the films. I've never read a book, I'm sorry, but that's just who I am. Yeah. But I understand the importance of Harry Potter to a lot of people. You know, Harry Potter is an escape for some people. It's saved people's lives. It's inspired people to take a career in writing. The whole story is inspiring because you've got, you know, young kids, or, you know, Hermione, who is an independent, strong woman who don't take no shit. Like, characters like that really inspire people. And this applies to anything that you guys love. So you may not be a fan of Harry Potter, or you may not want a Harry Potter tattoo, but you may want something else that really inspires you, that's a film or a TV show or a book. Don't feel ashamed to celebrate that. Like, there is nothing wrong with it at all. Anyone that says different can go suck a dick.
There's no worse red flag for people having no personalities and then basing their identities around their preferred form of pop culture. If you're really so vapid that you base your whole identity and self-expression around your favorite TV show or movie, then maybe you should turn off this video, go outside, and actually experience life.
Why do angry men love saying the word vapid so much? Does it become a part of their vocabulary as soon as they become angry? This guy has a periodic table sitting right behind him on the wall. Okay, sure, it's not a pop culture reference or anything, but it is an interest of his. How vapid that he would display such a thing. Like, come on, people have interests. And shaming them because it's not something you're into is so shallow-minded. Some people like films a lot, some people like music a lot, some people like books a lot, some people like TV shows a lot, and some people like science, and it's all okay. We don't all have to like the same thing. Shaming people isn't going to change them into your ideal expectations of what a person should be like. So what, people get excited about films or TV shows and they get something that symbolises that TV show or film tattooed on them. so what? Like, live and let live, you know? They're not hurting anyone.
When I was 18, I almost got a tattoo of a Pokeball, and I'm really glad that I backed out, because at the time I was really into Pokemon. I played every game from Pokemon Red and Blue all the way to Pokemon Black and White, but by the time that Pokemon X and Y came out, I kind of lost interest. I just gave them a pass and moved on from Pokemon. It was something that I was really into back then, and I thought that if I was able to maintain interest in something from my early childhood to my late teens, that meant that I would care forever. That's obviously not true. You can't tell when you're gonna stop caring about something. You can't tell when you're just gonna get over something, especially if it's something from your childhood.
I have tattoos that remind me of my childhood. Just because you're not necessarily into those things anymore does not mean they were a big part of your childhood or your life. It's called nostalgia. Having tattoos of things from your childhood is a nice little way of remembering your favourite childhood game or film or memory. Stuff like that stays with you forever. If that wasn't the case, then how comes you can recall it in such great detail?
You see, the problem is that we've been sold this idea of geekdom. We have this idea that playing Pokemon or watching Star Wars or reading Harry Potter makes us some sort of endearing, quirky, countercultural renegades that have this unique appreciation for some sort of special interest. Nothing interesting or quirky or unique or geeky about liking Star Wars. Literally fucking everyone has seen Star Wars, and if you base your identity around something that everybody has participated in, then what are you? What's left? You're basic.
He must be so fun at a party. I really do not understand what he's trying to say here. Like, he's basically saying, because you have the same interest as everyone else, you're basic. Like, well, okay, sunshine, like, what's your interest that make you so unique? Because, like, let's face it, unless he likes to mold his poop into little figures, sprinkle them with pasta while wearing a mankini and a fedora, I've got a feeling his interests are not unique. He's made YouTube videos, and guess what, honey? So have thousands of others. I looked through his channel and he likes to do slam poetry. I like to bet that there is a lot of other people that like to do slam poetry. So, what's the deal here? Like, you can't point fingers at other people for having the same interests when you do the same things as other people. Like, you make no sense at all. Just because you don't like Harry Potter or Star Wars doesn't mean you're unique and interesting. It just means you don't like something. That doesn't make you special, for fuck's sake. Stop trying to be an edgelord.
No one gives a shit that you watch The Dark Knight, so maybe you should cool it before you get a Heath Ledger tattoo. It's fucking embarrassing. Go out and actually cultivate a personality before you try and shoehorn your whole entire identity into some fucking fandom.
Yeah, because liking a film is an identity. The only embarrassing thing here is he cannot see the amount of bullshit he is spewing out of his mouth right now. Kinda ironic that his channel name is Arsehole Patrol, because he needs to patrol his shitty mouth. Okay guys, listen here, right? If you want a pop culture tattoo or any kind of tattoo that is not offensive in any way, like racist or whatever, you do you. If you like Harry Potter and want a Harry Potter tattoo, you do it. For whatever reason, if you like Star Wars and you want a Star Wars tattoo, you go ahead and do it, okay? If that's what interests you, you go ahead. Your interests do not define you as a person. So yeah, you like Star Wars. Is that all you are? Absolutely not. You just like Star Wars. You know, I like the film WALL-E. Does that mean I'm a robot holding a boot with a plant in it? No, it does not. It's just a film that I really like and it makes me happy. Delusional people like this will try and tear you down no matter what. They will try and insult you and make you feel like you're not smart enough or you're a sheep or whatever, but he is the small minority of people that try and be unique and edgy and special and holier than thou. But at the end of the day, there's more of us that appreciate the art of tattooing and what tattooing can do and what films can do and books can do to someone and music. Like, these creative outlets can really change people's lives. You know, you can watch a film and forget about everything that you're going through for an hour or two, or you can listen to an album on repeat and it makes you feel some things and it helps you get over a breakup, or it makes you feel better about yourself, or you could read a book that inspires you to take a career path in writing. It's the same for films. If it wasn't for my love of films and production and post-production, I wouldn't be sitting here today making this video. I love filming and editing, and to have the freedom to do that and talk about another passion that I have, which is tattoos, it's mind-blowing. It's awesome. So Please don't ever listen to anyone like this, ever. Just don't do it. I will not allow it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I would love to know if you guys have any pop culture tattoos. If you do, leave a link down below to a picture of it on Instagram. I would love to see it. Also, if you're planning on getting any pop culture tattoos, then comment down below. Describe what you're after and tell me like what is the most inspiring film or book or album that you have ever watched or listened to or read. And yeah, I hope you guys are all doing very, very well, and until my next video, bye.